Alrighty, boys, we are back with another video in the life of a technician of Cross. We're going to diagnose or just system check this furnace on an 8-year-old system. We just tested the microfarads outside on our run capacitor, and now we're just going to make sure everything is good at the furnace. Here we have our modulating communication system to the S30 thermostat. Thermostat is wired into there. This is wired into the furnace. Let me go ahead and give you guys a good angle. I think you can see majority of it. Probably be better, but we don't really got anything to work with. Oh wow, but that's perfect. Okay, we're a little bit sketchy. My phone's standing vertical on the door that I just took off the furnace, so let's not bump the door or else this video is gonna go down. So anyways, first things first, we are going to pop this door off. When I pop this door off, there is going to be a safety door switch that will disengage the power to everything inside of this furnace. So now there's no, well, bumped the door. Told you guys, wasn't kidding. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we'll just set you guys up like this. There, I don't know how much you can see, but we'll see how it goes. So what I like to do, first things first, is I like to see if there is a run capacitor for the blower motor in here. In this case, it's going to be an ECM motor, meaning that it has variable speeds, so it does not have a run capacitor. So there's no need to pull out my multimeter. What I'm going to do is I am going to basically be jumping the system and making sure that it runs the way that it should without having to go to the thermostat. We'll have to disconnect a couple of these wires, which I'd like to avoid, but for the sake of the video, I'll just go ahead and do it. So first things first, you always got to take pictures before you do anything, so we go ahead and take pictures. This is CYA, cover your ass. Take a picture of the model and serial number, condensate drain, line set, venting, and then, ooh, we actually got a really bad pinched off gas line right here on the water heater. So being a technician, I know that that is horrible. I mean, look at that. Really badly pinched off. There's no sediment trap there. Sediment trap looks like this, so it is able to catch any natural contaminants that possibly are in your gas line. Wow, this video is gonna be crazy. So yeah, basically, like I said, gas sediment trap. I don't know if you guys can see that I'm touching. Oh, you can. Ventilation, high pressure line, low pressure line. This is also known as your suction line and your vapor line. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and jumper it now. And the way I like to jumper it, because obviously I just shut off the power, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect these black, white, blue, brown, black, white, blue, brown. Just saying it to myself so I remember it. I did take a picture just to be extra careful. Black, white, blue, brown. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna borrow a little bit of some wire. Yeah, I'm surprised the technician didn't leave a little bit of extra wire somewhere. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna borrow some wire, and the reason I'm doing this is so I can show you guys for the video, like I said. So borrowing wires, I'm just cutting out some wire from the sleeve that has extra wires in it that we're not using from the thermostat, since this specific thermostat only takes 4 wires. Now, this little wire right here is gonna be my mate for this video, but we'll do all the jumping for the testing. And right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, take these ends off, make it conductive. And then before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and open up W. Ooh, I should have made this wire longer actually. Let's see if it'll reach. I think we're in luck, boys. So it has to reach from R to W1. Perfect. I'm a thug. Yeah. So R to W1. R is gonna have 24 volts. It's always gonna be powered with 24 volts. And then when I turn on this door switch, when I press this door switch in, that 24 volts is now being sent to W1, which is also known as heat 1. W2 is if you had a variable speed motor, which is an efficient 90% motor. But anyways, back to the main subject. We have it jumper to test for heat now, and now we're gonna let the heat turn on. It'll just be a second. Here we go. So we have our inducer motor that just started running. I'm gonna go ahead and take a video for my work purposes. And after that inducer motor, there's a pressure switch right here, which is gonna make sure that there is the correct amount of CFM being pushed through this ventilation before it even decides to turn on. Before it turns on, let me go ahead and open this so you guys can see. You can see an active yellow glow right there. That glow is gonna get really, really hot. It's a hot surface igniter. You'll hear a click and the gas valve will open, letting gas flow through. Just a second here. There it is. And we got a flame. Nice steady flame. I don't see any crazy rollouts. Rollout would be the flame coming back at us, causing all types of damage to this outer shell, which I don't see, so that is good. We're in heat 1, so we're totally doing fine right now. And we're just waiting for the blower wheel to turn on. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Oh, I guess you can't see it, it's too dark back there, but anyways, blower wheel just turned on. It's now sucking. You can tell that it's sucking by everything moving. But yeah, basically that's how you jumper a system and basically test it as a technician. If there were any signs of cracks or anything, I would be doing a carbon monoxide leak, or you know, something more severe like taking out the blower motor and looking at the heat exchanger, or actually pulling the heat exchanger out to see if there's any cracks or anything like that. But since I don't see any wear and tear, the system does look fairly good. I am going to call it good for the furnace. Now we're gonna test AC. Hello. So we're gonna put this cover back on to cover up the orifices where the gas is coming out of. Almost forgot the ground. So that's good. And we'll go ahead and shut off power. And now we'll go ahead and test air conditioning. Same concept. We're gonna go ahead and grab I have no idea where I just put my little tiny thermostat screwdriver. So we're just gonna use my beautiful flippy bit razor blade, my favorite tool ever. And we're gonna go over here to Y1. Y1 is going to be cooling. And we're gonna jumper R to Y1. And basically, we're gonna go ahead and plug it in, give it power. And let's go ahead and walk over to the air conditioning unit.